Hello there, guys! Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Editor's Commentary. So, this is like my third time trying to redo this because I have had problems with noise in the background. So, like, we have landscapers here that work here, and they come on Mondays, and today's a Thursday. And the grass is already short, but yet they decided to cut it again. They came in early in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm recording this now, and it's like, what the heck? Get your schedule on time. And weren't you supposed to be here on a Monday instead? So anyways, I don't know what's going on with that. I don't control that. Oh well, let's get into this episode. And I am talking during a cutscene. I am sorry and I apologize about that. I know I said I wasn't going to talk during them. This really isn't much of a cutscene per se, but I guess it could be considered one. Well anyways, sorry for rambling on there about stupid issues. You get the Ocarina, you get to talk to Sierra, however you pronounce her name. I'm not going to pronounce it right anytime throughout this entire series. So, I'm not apologizing for that. I am just letting all of you know. Sorry, my dog was just looking at me for a second. I think she wants to join in on this. Well, anyways, yeah, that was kind of rude of you, Link. Run away from a chick who likes you and gave you a present. That is just nice of you to do. So here we are outside of the forest in Hyrule Field. Man, when you first enter this place, it's not massive compared to other maps, but you can get a real feel for the size of the world, per se. Now we come across this old owl, is what I like to call him. He just talks and talks and talks and won't shut up. But he's very helpful. He gives us lots of information on the map subscreen and kind of where we need to go and where things are. And like gives us hints about new areas we're entering. It's kind of like an all-knowing owl. I mean, I like owls, but this one's kind of creepy. I mean, how does he know so much about everything? But that's none of my business. So, I know the recording is kind of crappy in this. I was using OBS when I recorded this, and in the last episode, I used Microsoft's game capturing software, with where, you play a game, you can capture its software, and I think I'm going to use that for now on for the rest of the series. I mean, I don't think I should really be using OBS. It uses quite a bit of my computer's capacity. I only have 4 gigabytes of RAM, and I don't know what the video card is on here. I mean, it's just a cheap $200 laptop, so what do you expect? I mainly use it to program and play my Nintendo 64 emulator, which doesn't really take up a whole lot of CPU. So in this part, I just kind of speed things up because I was trying to get to the castle during the day, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna fight off all the enemies as I can until nightfall. Sorry, sunrise? Sunrise comes up, and we can get into the market and go to the castle and talk to Princess Zelda. Which, there's something funny when I was playing this something funny happened to Zelda. You guys will see when we get there. So finally, it is sunrise, it is morning, the birds have chirped, we can enter into the castle area. Now the first thing I like to do when I come to this area is I like to go into that area right there I'm going into now and breaking all of the pots. It gives you so many rupees, and if you exit and come back in, you can get even more rupees because all the pots respawn. And the crates respawn too, so it's really cool. This guard there is just sitting there doing nothing. He's kind of an odd guy once you talk to him. But yeah, this is really a good place if you just want to get a bunch of rupees. So you want to buy the shield, you want to buy arrows, you want to buy bombs, and you don't really have a whole lot of money on you. So I would recommend coming here before you go into the market and going in and out a few times and breaking some pots. That's a really useful tip when playing the game. You guys will see that I do that quite a bit later. So what I'm trying to do here is just break those crates. And once you break one of them, it'll give you a golden skeleton. But it only does it once. Once you've collected it, you can't go out, come back in, and collect another one. That would be interesting if you could, and a good way to get golden skeletons. They become useful as soon as you get more and more, so you can upgrade your wallet. I think I've said this before. So yeah, we go to talk to him, and he's quite the interesting character. He just wants something interesting to happen. It's kind of weird. He tells you to break all those pots and get in some trouble. I mean, most guards would like you to leave the stuff alone. But this guy, nah, he's saying go for it, and well, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Finally entering the market. And this, ooh, that doesn't look very good. Yeah, I am not using OBS again for this. That, or I just need to get a better laptop. I mean, let's be realistic. A cheap laptop. You really shouldn't be recording stuff like that on this on. So here I am, just trying to break a bunch of crates. And I didn't notice that before, but when the screen shakes like that, the doors and stuff, they just kind of are out of line. So we're here in the bazaar. This is where you can buy the Hylian shield. However you pronounce it, you can get the shield for 80 rupees, but you can actually get it cheaper later in the game. Not too later, actually. So I don't even bother trying to buy it because I'm not going out and doing combat or anything like that right now. And here I was looking for stuff I could buy a jar for. Stuff that's in a jar so I can keep the jar. So I already have a jar, but looks like there was no jar stuff in there. That's a lot of jar talk, so I'm going to quit talking about jars. Here we are at the Temple of Time. Once you enter it, it's just amazing. So I want you to remember this tune. I mean, most of you guys that have played this already, you're like, yeah, we know what this tune is. But, I'm not going to tell you all just yet. For those of you that have never played this game for some weird reason, or watching an editor's commentary on this, which isn't even a real Let's Play, it's just some dude who's talking over a game that you're watching. I mean, I guess you could just turn off the audio, but then you couldn't really listen to the tune, so how would you know what I'm talking about? Let's not get into that, alright. But yeah, remember that tune for those of you that haven't played it already. And you'll probably hear it later. Hint, hint. So we're talking to Maling right now, which her dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. And we'll go there on the next episode. So there's something from her we gotta learn. Oof, that audio does not sound good at all. So yeah, I was just kind of exploring the area. You can get some rupees up there. I keep falling off this on accident. So yeah, I'm just talking to this guy and I just get pushed off. It's kind of funny. Sorry about that. My dog's huffing at absolutely nothing. So yeah, that's kind of the back alley. This is the shady part of the city. Like, real shady. I think we'll come explore this area a little bit later. Maybe in the next episode. But I just kind of want to play the game. I don't really want to worry about getting all the extra stuff that you don't really need. All the challenges and stuff. I just want to play for the main storyline. That's kind of what we're doing here. And we might do a few challenge things just to make the game a little bit easier. And finally, we are heading straight up to the castle. Hyrule Castle. See, and there's the owl again, and yeah, kind of creepy. He's got his head turned 90 degrees. So yeah, he's just giving us information that time will stand still in cities, but when you're outside of cities, they won't. Yes, we know we're smart. We're the hero of this universe, sadly. 9-year-old kid is what the world rests in. That did not sound right, and I apologize. The fate of the world is held in the hands of a 9-year-old. Kinda weird to think about. Just saying. So here we are. We're gonna go over here. And then jump down there. Okay. Oh, that does not sound good. I apologize for that. We'll end up on the other side of the gate because, well, he'll tell us to go away. This is just a rock covering a hole. Because that's just not weird. It's just dead end. And we'll go there later. And so you get caught there. You gotta be careful on how you sneak around this area. So now you gotta go all the way back. But I recommend getting caught first. Because then you gotta talk to Maling again. She's right there. So yeah, you gotta go wake her dad up. Yes, you get a weird egg. because it's totally not a chicken egg or anything. It's just a weird egg. Okie dokie, Link. You go do you. Sneak into the castle. So I'm just gonna jump off there. You know, in real life, your ankles would probably be broken. But no, not Link. He's special. He can jump from most distances. Most heights. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, who needs English? Or language? So yeah, I was just on the edge of the hitbox of that, and it was just sliding me down. And this is the fun part. We get to jump off and land into a moat. Oh great, and it's turning nighttime. Yay. So now I have to wait till it's daytime in order to wake this dude up. Cue montage now. I'm messing with you guys. I'm still here. I was just speeding up the footage. Ugh. I cannot talk today, and I apologize for that. Just waiting for it to become day so that way I can wake him up and I can move those crates. So otherwise, we're not going to get far in the game. Laughs. I'm sorry. That's funny. Just turn the little patter, patter, pitter, patter, pitter, pitter. In double speed. Alright. So this dude's sleeping. He's talking in his sleep. Oh, what in tarnation? This dude's hilarious. He's kind of got a chicken there. Okay, pull it out twice. That's fine. I mean, kind of figured who he was. Yeah, bad parenting right there. Just falls asleep at the castle and has to have some random kid go find her father. Because that's not weird at all. He just leaves it right there. Don't mind me moving your cargo for you and just totally gonna push it into this moat. I'm sure everyone at the castle won't mind. So I tried using a technique here with where you could you don't have to move both of the boxes, but I didn't quite know how to do that, so I'm just gonna use both the boxes like we're supposed to. And yeah, I guess I was an idiot right there and didn't learn from my lesson. There's that famous sound. It's letting us know we've completed the puzzle. The castle courtyard. So now that we're actually at the castle, time is frozen again, if I'm correct. Just gotta try and hide from the guards so that way they don't see me and kick me out. This is actually really easy to do. There we go. I thought I could go around, but yeah. You can't, you just gotta make a run for it. You could be ballsy and get all of those rupees, but I'm good for now. I can just go back to the area at the beginning of the town. That's a pretty interesting statue right there. I mean, this courtyard in general is just pretty interesting. It's I think a little bit of a design flaw. It makes for a great game. And this part's pretty interesting. So what you can see there is actually Mario stuff right there. It's a little Easter egg in the game. You can see a little Bowser there, you can see Luigi. That's pretty interesting. I thought I'd show you guys that. And this is another Easter egg. Not really an Easter egg. You can just throw stuff at the window and he'll throw a bomb at you. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Just throws a bomb at a kid while the princess is right there. You know, your entire job as a guard is to make sure that the family is safe and you gotta protect them. But no, let's just throw a bomb where she's at. But yeah, the funny thing I was talking to you about Zelda is her face. I think this actually has something to do with the emulator itself and not properly drawing the textures properly onto the face of the model. So yeah, it's weird. And I actually think that is the emerald that we have, the Spirit Stone. It looks like a Spirit Stone. So yeah, I guess this is another cutscene, but it's just really long. It is kind of telling a story here, so. Yeah, that's just weird, her face. I apologize for that. Maybe I'll see if I can do something about it, but probably not. It's not like we see her a whole lot anyways. I think. Don't quote me on this. I mean, I know it's recorded, but don't quote me. I'll be quiet for this cutscene. So yeah, that just kind of tells you the origins of the world and all that good stuff. The Triforce and all that fun stuff. You got the hero, you've got the power, and then you got something. I don't remember all the sides of the Triforce, even though we just watched this. Sorry, it doesn't tell you, like, you know, there's the hero piece, there's the... Oh, wisdom. Wisdom. So it's hero, wisdom, and power. And this is where we see this asshole, Ganondorf. And how she got him from clouds is beyond me. Yeah, I think he saw him looking through the window. He's like, hey, who's that weird kid staring at us? You know, her dad knows this, and he's probably told Ganondorf, and in his mind, he's probably thinking, damn, she knows about me, but he doesn't believe her. What an idiot this guy is. I mean, it's kind of funny when you look at it from narrative perspective, which is what I am now. I am the narrator of this show. Okay, that was stupid, sorry. So yeah, we're gonna protect the world. And I'm gonna get the spiritual stones and use this cool ocarina that's magical when I play a certain tune. And I have an official letter saying, hey, I know the royal family. And her face, she's still so ridiculous. So yeah, we go to meet her attendant, Impa of the Sheikah. Sheikah are really smart people. So yeah, if you hear the music now, you'll probably recognize it. Tune. Yeah. If you recognize that from more in the Temple of Time, it's kind of the same. I mean, same notes, but it sounds different. So guys, we're actually coming up at the end of the episode here. So, in the next one, we'll probably go and visit Long Long Ranch. And maybe we'll get to that area. So, thank you for watching. Click like, hit the subscribe button, share this with your friends. Although the production of this is pretty crappy, and yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna cut out here, guys, and leave you with this last minute or two. I will see you all in the next episode.